That they're 6-0 and they in the Rose Bowl, and our whole football operations, from the trainers to the doctors, from the equipment managers to the coaching staff, the strength staff, to the nutritionists, are also appreciative for this opportunity. We are obviously excited as a program. We also feel that we owed this win to Coach Mora, and we wanted to make sure that he was able to end his legacy as the head coach at UCLA as a guy that led 5 out of the 6 teams that he coached here to bowl games. So we are very respectful of that, and in turn we are also extremely excited to be able to move forward, to be 1-0 in this capacity, to be 6-6 as a team, to go play a bowl game, and to go enjoy this and celebrate this. Questions?
Do you have an update on Josh and if he's okay, and then what do you think of Devon in the second half?
Josh, we pulled at halftime for some precautionary reasons. We want to make sure that he is healthy for the bowl game. He got hit pretty hard on that one sack, and he wants to make sure that he's healthy to go as well. I was really happy with Devon stepping up. I said to Devon, I said, you know, you played one great half of football, and you were 8 for 8 against Utah, and then we lost you that second half. So here's your second half, and let's play a complete game. And what's cooler than that, to be able to go in there I think it was 17-9 at halftime. You know, I told our guys, I go, if we win every quarter, we're going to win this game. And at the end of every quarter, we had the lead. And that was pretty awesome. And Devon went in there, and he did a great job of leading our football team. He did a great job of finding ways to get us down there and be put in a position at 27-all with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. In the situation that we've been in all week and not taking a lot of reps at practice, tremendous by everybody. Brandon Stevens stepping up. You know, he wound up playing more this game than he's ever played in a game. And when we lost Sos on the targeting penalty. So in the first half, at the end of the 2 minutes, we wound up losing 2 starters. So, and Bolu went down as well. So just excited for our guys, excited for how hard they played, and really excited for the quarterback and all the players.
Coach, earlier this week you said this was the biggest challenge of your coaching career, taking over under these circumstances, being the head coach. How was it in-game wise, managing, calling the plays, and doing everything else as well?
Well, I'll tell you, I've never been such a cheerleader for the defense, and boy, that was fun. I mean, that was so much fun cheering those guys on, and our defense played so well tonight. The fact that they held them to 3 field goals in the first half, the fact that in the second half we had that other series where we held them to a field goal. They scored there at the end. No one panicked. Everyone, I mean, the guys just battled, and you know, if you gotta, you know, hold up for 8 seconds, you're going to hold somebody. I mean, there is nothing. I mean, that is about as normal of a holding penalty as I've ever seen. But the way those guys played, so that part of it was fun to cheer them on. In terms of calling the plays, bet y'all were wondering those first 6 plays. But we wound up having a couple of MEs there, which we were surprised that we had. We had Moses Robinson-Carr, freshman, starting at tight end for us, just wound up missing a block on a play, caused a sack. We missed one by the back, caused a sack. The ball fell out of Josh's hand, backed up. Luckily, he scooped out and got forward. Bolu twisted his ankle. We went down, let the ball go. So first part, we were just a little bit off, but we just went right back to our normal stuff, and nothing changed for us. I was excited to watch our guys and call that game. That was fun.
Just getting this team to a bowl game despite the craziness of everything that's happened, what does that mean for you guys?
It's awesome. It's great. It's that's a tough game. I mean, I saw the other day, that's the 3rd longest rivalry in college football. So you're going to play a rival in a situation where we made it where a change was made on Sunday for a short week. Today's Friday on Thanksgiving, and I mean, I don't know how happy those kids were with me. You know, I took Thanksgiving away. We practiced later. We met. We went to the hotel. Took the music away. You know, I don't know, but they just played really, really, really hard, which was cool, and it was so much fun to see those guys just play so hard to get to that bowl, and to be able to, as I said earlier, honor Coach Moore's legacy as he talked all year about getting to that bowl game. You know, a 6th win in college football is huge. I mean, just ask all the teams that got 5, 4, and 3 this year. Ask all of them how much they wish they got that 6th win. So that's awesome, and then also the fact that they did it all at home. I think it's the first time in 13 years or so that we went undefeated at home. And let's keep that rolling together.
Can you talk a little bit about Lasley, his effect today? 227 yards, 12 catches.
Did he
Not
really?
too bad, yeah.
227 and 206 last week. Yeah, that's it's pretty impressive. He played 8 games and had over 1,000 yards. And you know, I know that we have another opportunity for Jordan to come back for another year. I love the way he's playing. I love the way he's competing. If you watch him, it's not just that. It's, hey, coach, can I go return a kick? Hey, coach, can I go in? I know it's a run, but that's okay. I'll go block him. He's taken on an attitude of, hey, I want to take my game to the next level. His impact was enormous tonight. Thank you. Have a great night, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
How satisfying was this win? I know you've had a lot of wins in your career, a lot of games that you've been a part of. How satisfying was this win, though, to get under these circumstances and become more valuable?
Good news for the players, the young men that you at this university. You do it for them. Tough week, obviously, but you know everything they learned from Coach Moore, they put on display tonight. They fought, and once again, we talked about it last week. You guys were teasing me. I told you it takes 3 field goals to beat a touchdown. So when you get in the red zone and can do what we did there with holding the field goals, that's huge. But great effort tonight, great energy, focused. As I listened a little bit of what Coach Fish said, you know, it was a tough week for a lot of them in a lot of ways. They hung in there, played a great game tonight.
Talking about field goals, how impressive was that stop when they had 1st and goal from the 4 and you held them to a field goal? How much does that kind of show the improvement of this defense?
Well, I think that was key. You know, when anytime you can do that and hold them to that field goal there, you know, for us it's a victory. You know, the turnover. I thought that one of the key series was the early turnover there, where we held them just to a field goal and went out. And that's a win for us on defense. And had we not, you know, we'd have been in some trouble.
Trajectory of this defense seems like it's obviously heading in the right direction late in the season. How much will a bowl game and the practices that come with that help accelerate the learning curve of these guys going forward?
Well, you know, it's always great to go to a bowl game. I don't know if this is my 37th or something, but I'm still excited to go. Like, I can't wait. It's an awesome, you get all that extra practice time with them. We can work on some things. We can slow some things down. It's not going to be total game preparation for a little bit, so we can really get our fundamentals back and spend some time with a lot of the injuries we've had at different places. You know, I know Keyshawn's still learning every day to get better at linebacker. We've taken him away from some of the defensive end things, and he'll get better because you can have an opportunity now to look at things over and over, which we can't do when we're preparing for a game. So it's going to be it's a good chance for us to fundamentally get better as we prepare for the bowl game.
I know you still need to look at the film, but it looked like there were a lot of coverage sacks today by the defense, just holding up in coverage for several seconds. And
We only really, with 5 men, got there, I think, maybe once or twice. Most of the time, it was just a great job in the secondary with the coverage. You know, we played a lot of man tonight, as we did last week also. I thought they did a great job. You know, they hang in there sometimes. You know, we just got to catch a little sooner. We can't ask them to cover like that all day. And I thought the front four did a really good job, came up with some great pressures. You know, Jalen, we caught him on the one at the end there, which helped. So I really was impressed with our guys as we move forward. And that's, you know, everybody forgets that's a really young group of guys in there that are playing. So, you know, they're getting better each and every week. Is everybody good? Have a good night. Thank you very much.